Let me turn on the mic. I'll call the meeting to order. If everyone could please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States, to the republic, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and
Commissioner Young, could you please welcome everyone to our meeting?
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Board of Commissioners meeting. I know that it is customary that things slow down in the summer, and sometimes the board skips a meeting here or there, but not this summer. We've been diligently working hard. We're rounding the bend on the zoning task force, and that should be wrapping up shortly. But I just want to also stop and thank the staff. The staff has done an amazing job over the summer, moving many of these ideas that we have forward, and come to work every day, do the best for the township. So I just want to stop and thank the staff for me.
Thank you.
So with that, welcome to our meeting, and let's get to work.
Thank you, Josh. Well said. Prior to this evening's meeting, reason why we're running a little late, we had an executive session held for legal reasons. All right, next on the agenda, citizens to be heard. These are for agenda items. Anyone here in the township building? I do not see any hands raised at the moment. Anyone in Zoom? All right. We have a resident presentation. Oh, Chris, is this you? Good to see you.
Good to see you also. Wish I had another project for you, but I don't. Okay. Thank you. I won't keep it. I know your time's valuable. I just wanted to come and personally thank everybody that was involved in fixing the stormwater pipe on my property. I know it was sort of an odd request, not odd, but it was a request that took some extra work. And I just wanted to let everybody know how I appreciate it. It turned out great.
That's
Okay,
good
so
to
now
hear.
there's something I don't know who to present it to. It's for everybody.
Oh,
So who do I present it to?
want to just bring it up to the board and we'll pass it around?
Is it cake?
No food. Are you feel?
Mr. President.
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
Oh, that's
oh, oh, look.
very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Quite a short letter.
I want to read it to us.
Yeah, would you like to read it in the mic?
Yeah.
No? Mark is our reader.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris.
Town Township Commissioners, and has everyone named. A heartfelt appreciation to the Cowan Township Commissioners. I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to the Cowan Township Commissioners for your time, effort, and commitment in addressing my concerns regarding the long-standing deterioration of the stormwater system originally installed by the township many, many years ago. I recognize that my request was unusual and required a detailed, patient, and thoughtful process to reach a resolution. Your willingness to listen, investigate, and ultimately act on this issue means more than words can fully express. It is through your dedication to the well-being of our community that I'm now able to look forward to a much-needed remedy. Thank you for standing with me, for your perseverance in navigating this tedious matter, and for showing true leadership and care for the residents you serve. Special thanks to Don Vimazal, Township Manager, Johnny Huggins, Director of Public Works, and his dedicated team. With sincere appreciation, Christine Ann Fritsch. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chris.
That is beautiful.
If I missed anybody's name, sorry.
Joint effort.
Yeah.
And
Fantastic.
I must say that's the reason why we do this job.
Yeah.
Is because of that. So thank you. I don't know about you guys. I got a little tear. in my
Yeah,
eye.
yeah.
I'm getting a little emotional.
I- Oh, no, it
No,
chokes me up reading that.
Very nice.
I will never forget meeting you in Citadel and you thinking that, you were used to the way it used to be. And come, it won't matter. And you came
I did.
and you found out that this group here really cares. Can't always do everything everybody wants, but we really do care. So thank you. You're wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you again. Thank you.
All right, great start of the meeting. How they all should be. Right, next on the agenda, solicitor.
Thank you.
Few items.
2 items.
Yeah.
The first one, I had introduced this at a prior meeting. This is a request from Mr. Stackhouse, who currently in your property maintenance code, you require if a building is vacant, that they have to register with the township and pay a vacant registration fee. It's really for the code department to know what properties out there don't have occupancy. We wanted to just make it absolutely crystal clear that if it's a multi-tenant building, that each of the tenant spaces, if each individual tenant space is vacant, that individual tenant space has to be registered. There was some confusion as to whether it's the whole building or if tenant spaces. So all this does is it amends chapter 120, which is your property maintenance code, specifically chapter 11, by adding or amending the definition of building to make it very clear that a building shall include any individual tenant space, however owned in the commercial building. So that's the sole change. Because it is an ordinance amendment, we had to advertise this as a public hearing. We did that on August 20th in the Daily Local. And I also always provide a copy of the ordinance so that if anybody wants to inspect it or read it, can do so both at the law library or at the Daily Local or at the township. So that email was also sent. So simple amendment, and hopefully will make Ray's life a little bit easier when he's dealing with some property owners that have tenant spaces that are vacant.
Commissioners, any comments, questions? I know we discussed this at the last meeting.
Thoroughly at the last meeting.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
No, just
Oh.
turning my mic on.
Oh, okay. All right. Anyone here in the township building? Comments, questions? I do not see any hands raised at this moment. Anyone in Zoom? None at this time? All right, entertain a motion to approve ordinance 2025-03, amending the Township Code of Ordinance.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Evans, second by Commissioner Kennedy. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Passes 5-0.
Thank you. The second matter was something that Don had introduced at the last meeting under his report, and it is a dedication agreement. The Old Town Meeting House owns 3 different properties in the township. They are going to file a petition to dissolve the 501c3 corporation that they've continued to operate under. And assuming that the Court of Common Pleas approves that plan to dissolve, they are intending to dedicate these parcels of land that are located on County Meeting House Road to the township. And this agreement just sets forth that commitment on their behalf, as well as the township's commitment to how you will intend to continue to use the property. This document was, again, discussed at the last meeting. We have since received the signed version of the agreement from the Old Town Meeting House. So it would be appropriate if the board is willing to accept this property to approve this agreement. They do need to then, before they can effectuate the transfer and actually sign the deed and record it, they do need to get the court's approval, which they'll be working on in the next coming weeks.
Board, any comments, questions?
Thank you. Ready to go.
Yeah. Okay. We got through this thorough. It's a great moment.
All we're missing now is a drum and fife. All right, let me reach out to the residents here in the township building. Any comments, questions? Some folks here are pretty excited. Anyone here in Zoom?
Calm yourselves down. Calm yourself down.
No?
That's wonderful.
This is what these meetings are all about.
Yeah.
Like this. All right, entertain a motion to authorize the board president to sign the dedication agreement between Town Township and the Old Town Meeting House.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second and third and fourth. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes 5-0.
Thank you. I just would like to thank our friends over here who really helped this happen. Thank you so much.
Would anyone care to come up to the mic? Oh,
Really, thank
Oh,
you.
good.
it's a perfect opportunity.
Yes.
Dawn Coughlin, 4019 Edges Mill Road, current president of the Old County Historical Society. I am over the moon about this decision. I thank each and every one of you that considered this. I thank Kristen for the time that she put into this. I thank Don for the time that he put into this. Abby for listening to me all these months about how this was a great move. I'd like to thank Harry Bryan, who has been involved with the Old Town Meeting House Corporation, making this happen. I'd like to thank Connie Webster, who is one of the trustees for Old Town Meeting House. And everyone from our board of directors was hoping to be able to be here tonight. They all send their regards and their gratitude. Patty is here. Patty's our vice president. Lorraine is here. She's on our board of directors, and George Marich is here. He's also on the board of directors, and we're all just extremely grateful, and we're really excited about this partnership moving forward. So thank you all.
Oh, thank you again.
We will soon be owners of a graveyard,
Two graveyards.
two graveyards.
It's a great chunk of where we came from, right there.
Lot of history.
Everyone, most of you know, we just got the cemetery there, the Hicksite Cemetery on PA Hallowed grounds. So it's great stuff. That's all. Thank you. Thank you for caring for it for so many years.
Wonderful.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank
Right. And that was it for you, Kristen? Kristen, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great evening.
Kristen,
Appreciate the time.
enjoy your holiday weekend.
Oh, yes.
The weekend.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. And next on the agenda is our engineer. Do we have Ross online? How many folks do we have online? Okay. I'm used to seeing a number up there.
Good evening, commissioners. Can you hear me okay?
Oh, yes, Ross, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening.
Good night.
Have a good holiday weekend as well. Go ahead, Ross, all yours.
All right, thank you. Yep, so on the agenda, we have two items tonight. Both of these are a follow-up from last meeting's discussions. So the first item is for the Cowan Meeting House Road Bridge. That's currently closed and going to be repaired soon. And then we're also starting to look into a more permanent solution for replacement. And what our current proposal is suggesting is to do a preliminary hydraulic study for a box culvert option as opposed to a bridge, like is the current configuration. And the objective there is to try and find a less costly way of replacing that bridge. So we think that there's possibility a box culvert could be feasible. So we would do a hydraulic study to confirm that, and then also prepare a concept plan and cost estimate to accompany that. And so that proposal for those services is in the amount of $10,600.
Commissioners, any questions, comments? None at this time. Anyone here in the township building? Residents? None at this time. Anyone in Zoom? Ross, just one quick question. In your design, are you planning on installing or having a sidewalk installed on part of this culvert or bridge?
We had not been contemplating a sidewalk at this point, but that's something that could easily be addressed because in this particular work that we're doing here with sizing the hydraulic opening of the culvert, it wouldn't be adversely affected whether it was a little bit longer or shorter to accommodate a sidewalk. So, and so it would be easy enough for if the township were interested in putting a sidewalk there that we could just, staff could just let us know that and we could just account for that as we prepare the concept plan. That would be easy to do.
It looks like one of our staff members would like to comment.
Well, and thank you, Ross. And yeah, I think for this proposal, it is just focused on, it's a very narrow scope
Mhm.
of review. To look at the cost associated with the larger bridge, but we do have for the original design, a sidewalk proposal. It's a grant for multimodal funding, which does include that aspect. I know adding on or replacing these bridges, trying to accommodate future pedestrian access is a priority of the board, and then that grant does include a sidewalk in the design.
Perfect. Just trying to think ahead.
Oh, yeah. Good thinking.
Thank you, Ross. All right, no further questions. I entertain a motion to authorize township manager to sign the PSA with Gilmore for the hydraulic study culvert option not to exceed $10,600.
So moved.
So moved. Moved by Commissioner Tindaro, second by Commissioner Kennedy. All in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes 5-0. Ross, and the golf course spillway.
Yes, thank you. And yes, so our second item is for a topographic survey, which would be at the golf course, the pond there, which is kind of along Geo Carlson Boulevard. We would be surveying the outlet spillway that's sort of at the south center region of the pond, and also surveying towards the east end of the pond, trying to identify if there might be an issue with elevations that could be allowing water to escape out to the east towards North Bailey Road, which is not intended. And so this survey would help to determine what the elevations are and if that could be the issue, and then a solution can be sought after that. So just for the topographic services to start out, our proposal is for $1,200, and we're able to combine that with some other survey work in the township to do it for a pretty low cost.
Definitely needed for that intersection.
Yeah, I would.
For those who have been stuck in that intersection, that could be, it actually happens.
Yeah, I was out there. Who could that have been?
No, little sporty car.
Little sporty BMW. Is it a drop top?
All right, commissioners, any comments, questions?
Yeah, I had the pleasure of doing a tour of the golf course, I guess, a week ago. Seems like 2 years ago, though. And yeah, it not only does it spill out there, but it just from the way it does to the golf course, it floods out the first hole. And constant maintenance on that, and it's spilling over into Joe Carlson. Yeah, no, it needs to be done.
Got a vote there. Reaching out to the residents here in the township building. Any comments, questions? None at this time. Anyone in Zoom? Good. All right, entertain a motion to authorize township manager to sign the PSA with Gilmore and Associates for the Ingleside Golf Course Spillway Survey not to exceed $1,200.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Evans, second by Commissioner Tindaro. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes 5-0. Move right along. I don't know if I could beat Josh's record or not, but going for it. Director's report, the meat and potatoes. Who do we have first? Shoot for the fire company. Welcome, Patrick.
Good evening.
Patrick. Hi, Patrick.
Just keeping it quick. One of the main things I want to call out this month, after probably about 5 years, we received word from the State Fire Commissioner's Office of PA that between Thorndale Fire Company and Township firefighters, we're once again recognized as a participating department under 75%. So we're hoping to go to 100% possibly next year. So we're recognized, which should help us with some grants and things like that.
Yeah,
That's a big achievement.
that's
uh,
great stuff.
This,
Grants are always good.
this program and Brad came around in the early 2000s, correct? And one of the things that past Chief Dave Neighbors was very driven on was getting all the Thorndale firefighters certified to a firefighter 1 or firefighter 2 pro board certification. And I'm happy we're able to continue that tradition and that drive for training. So that was a big accomplishment to that re-recognized it back on the state participating levels. Other than that, from beginning of August, we were very happy to participate in the National Night Out. I think that was a great night, great weather. So thank you, Chief Elias, for including us in that great event. And other than that, we're looking forward to not obviously this coming Saturday, but the following Saturday for County Community Day, and seeing everybody. We have some fun activities planned. Other than that, you have my report. If there's any questions.
I think we're good. Patrick, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next is the Minquist EMS. Derek, welcome. Good to see you.
I'll try to keep this short too, so before the coffee wears out. I don't know if I can do that though. So reports in your packet, one notable thing is First State studied a 19% increase in the year to date compared to last year. Even with this rise in demand, our staffing is still stronger than ever, and we're keeping pace to provide level of care that this community deserves and needs. On bigger news, A3, which left us, if you guys remember, left November to be remounted through Glick. It's finally here, back on the road, bringing some much needed relief to our fleet. It's currently at Glick for its lettering, and it's taking its trip out to Pittsburgh for the National EMS bike event. And then it'll be back here the week of the 8th. So we're looking forward to that. Rather than me talk about the rest of it, I'll let Abby show you the video that her and her team made for this.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Very short, but it gets the point across. "28 seconds. That was like 2 seconds.
I can smell it from here. Beautiful.
So just hitting on that, it is a monumentous moment for us. This is the first time that the 5 municipalities we serve have all teamed up for the commitment to their residents and to their communities. So, and that partnership is rare. You don't see it in many places. So for Cal and the other 4 municipalities we serve, we want to truly say thank you for putting the community EMS service at the top of your priority. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Very nice.
And I did get a chance to drive by your new place there. You have the sign up.
We do. That was at a recommendation of our township manager. But yeah, the doors are always open as long as there's trucks there. They've been a little busy lately, but it's the perfect space. That video I won't show you, but that was online as well. But yeah, so we're committed to being here. We're committed to serving the community. So
Doing a great job. Thank you
you.
so much.
Great.
thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wow. Need more of that.
Ingleside Golf Course. Do we have Nicole online or? Okay. Hopefully she got over that poison ivy. Yeah. Public Works, Johnny. Good to see you.
Nice to be seen. Hello, everyone.
Now move that camera over for our folks in Zoom world.
Pretty short and sweet. I mean, couple call outs, last month, 3 call outs for, the storms and stuff like that. Cleaned up underpasses, down trees from being called in. Just taking care of, the community with, line painting, stuff like that, picking up litter, keeping the swales clean and open and stuff. So, guys been really working on that stuff. With our stormwater stuff, Thorndale Heights, we got the inlets in different areas. Later on, I'll have a whole little thing me and Abby's gonna put together to show all the stormwater work we did before the road program. So we get all that stuff done. So that'd be to come once everything gets done and put in a nice little bundle for you guys. So, but pretty much that's all the gist of what we've been doing. A lot of little stormwater work. So, any questions?
Board?
Great
Thank
job.
And I would like to say, it was a pleasure taking care of your problem you had over there, and appreciate your,
Did a great
recommendation. Thank you. Feeding the guys, giving them their snacks and
Oh
stuff.
my God.
It's really, you came
Yeah.
up? Oh,
Oh, give them snacks. I go over there, snacks on the tailgate of the
Beautiful.
truck, and I was like, wonder why everybody wanted to be on that truck. So,
It's good. That's good.
One more, guys. The whole full of truck.
Oh, I love it. The word got out.
yeah, the word got out.
no, it was good. Take care. That's what
Fine.
that's what the goal is.
Yeah,
Moving forward and take care of things.
Mm.
I don't know if you've been over lately, but it's almost
Grown and good. Yep.
Oh,
Cool.
nice.
a couple more rains.
You're good to go.
Yep.
All right.
Nothing has, something yet.
Right. So that's a good thing. That's a very good.
Fingers
thing.
crossed.
I keep an eye on it.
Yep. And I stopped over there when it rained and water's flowing,
Okay.
going in the right direction. So,
Last time it rained, it was
Why not?
but yep.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Johnny, thank you for taking care of my neighbor.
You got
Yeah,
it.
she's only a couple streets over. So,
So knocking on your door.
No, I was tempted a couple times. I didn't do it.
you know where I live.
I know.
That's
I know.
hey, it's part of the job. All right, business, building life and safety. Mr. Stackhouse.
Yes, sir. Thank you, commissioners. Just a couple highlights from my report. Building permits, for July were, 156. That's 48% up from last month. Primarily that's residential permits from the Hills at Thorndale Woods. So if we keep up at that rate, it's going to continue to be a busy year. From a planning and zoning perspective, there's a special exception for the ZHB. On September 4th, it would be the Cohen development for encroachment in the wetlands, and 201 Reeseville Road for a zoning variance for more than one principal use on a parcel. So both of those are scheduled for September 4th. EMS, as most people know, we have a study going to evaluate the needs of the 5 municipalities and look how we can assist Minquist as a service and continue to be good partners to them and fund them to the level that they need. We've had several meetings for that. Training, firefighter Jacob Lombardi completed his NIMS 300 and 400 certifications. And from a public outreach, public event, the fire company and the township participated in the annual Heroes Day at the campus.
Thank you, Ray. Now the police department, chief.
You're serious about breaking Josh's record. I could
I'm going for it. I'm going for it.
Yeah.
So milestones for the month of July. Jason Culbertson, 25 years of service. That's quite an accomplishment.
Yeah.
Your service.
In
award.
here.
Wow.
Drew Schiller, 7 years. Michael Cabry, 4 years. Christopher Traney, 4 years. and Christian Jablonski 1 year.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Officer Hembry separated to take a job with another department, but we hired Josue Pfeiffer, who started this month. And Charles Norwood returned, or will be officially returning from his military service overseas, and he'll be back with us. Well, he is back with us as of this week. So
Great.
Sooner than we expected, I think.
I'm sorry.
Sooner
It
than
was
we
supposed to be
expected.
18 months. It ended up being about 12.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Good.
Service calls through the end of July, 6,700, which is almost exactly where we were at a year ago at during the same 7-month period, 6,715. National Night Out was a great success, thanks to Abby, everyone else, fire, EMS, Public Works, another great job. Tracy Laws for my department. Remarkable. Thank you.
And you.
Yeah.
Well, thanks to everybody.
Yeah, making it.
They did 99.9% of it. So
Yeah, that was a good time.
Oh,
And
yes.
was it a record turnout? I mean, we had a good amount of folks coming out for this event.
It was nice.
I mean, it's remarkable. This is the 7th time that we've hosted. We've won 5 national awards.
Mm.
I mean, there's 17,000 municipalities throughout the United States and
Wow.
Canada
Yeah.
that host events on the same night. So that says a lot about Callan Township.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And
No pressure.
Place to be.
these are the things to celebrate. This is big stuff.
It is.
I don't have anything else unless any of you have any questions.
Okay, we're good. Thank you, Chief. Of course, the favorite, community enhancement, the
Aha.
videos. No
Oh,
videos.
well,
She does have pictures.
Pictures.
pictures are fun.
So.
Well,
mm,
Okay.
And I've got to share this.
Yeah.
That's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, so for July, lots of fun events going on. It was very busy. One of our highlights was the ribbon cutting out at the Meadow Park. Thank you all for coming to that. It was a great time. There were cupcakes, flowers, very nice. It has gotten a lot more use since then, so people are definitely finding it and heading back there, which is great. We had our summer series movie night. We found Nemo. We had just a great time. It was a really good turnout, a lovely evening, and yeah, they're just great events. So it's so nice to see all of our neighbors coming out for those. I'm sure everybody saw the newsletter. Nothing totally out of the ordinary this month, social media wise. But I think it's always interesting to see which of our posts get the most traction. It changes and how different it is between Facebook and Instagram. The video content's been doing really well. We know that based on the algorithm, people see that a lot. So it's great that Jess has been able to make a lot of these little videos, get some eyeballs on what's going on. And then, of course, you all saw the daily local news. I did a picture of the picture, but it was such a nice write up from Bill. We appreciate that. And I will leave you with our Jahako Bench program, which we've talked about at the last couple of meetings. I can report that we have already sold 2 benches,
Wow.
which is awesome. Oh yes, and our July, I've got to give a shout out to our cleanup crew who in July got very muddy and sweaty and found lots and lots of trash in the stream. So that there's only so much that you can reach from banks. So once a year we've been trying to get in there and actually unearth some interesting things. So that is just about it for me. Are there any questions?
Good job.
How did the photo go? The photos at the,
Oh, the photo class.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was really fun. We had a beautiful evening. Beautiful, beautiful. The instructor was great. We would love to have him back. We had about 13 people in the end attend the class, which was like the perfect size group. Everybody got a lot of one-on-one attention. So all different skill sets. And I think we got some really gorgeous pictures out of it that you can see at the art show on Community Day.
Great.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Nice. All right, next, Finance Department.
I know, unfortunately, Lisa was out of the office today.
Mhm.
Not sure if she was joined online, but I know that her finance report is in the board packet, of course, and the check run is included as well.
Mhm.
Any questions I can certainly attempt to answer, but we can get those questions answered very quickly when she returns tomorrow.
Board, any questions? Yeah, I
Checks
think
were
we're good.
They were fun.
All right, so that, moving right along to checks then. Entertain a motion to approve the check run 54,536 to 54,608 and a manual check of 318.
So moved.
So moved.
second,
Okay, I'm glad because we do have to pay people. I moved by Commissioner Tindaro, second by Commissioner Young, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye, motion passes 5-0. Checks have been approved. Hey, Mr. Vimazal, you are next.
Thank you, Commissioners. Each of these items was discussed, of course, at the workshop meeting earlier this month. The first agenda item is, of course, the recommendation, the move to purchase the 2026 Blick Pierce Enforcer engine, Port Thorndale Fire Company. Just one update on that. I spoke with Director Stackhouse just before the meeting. And in an effort to obviously negotiate the best possible price for that, there's ongoing discussions back and forth. So I would request or recommend, in order to maximize the chance of lowering that cost to the best degree possible through those negotiations, if we can hold on that recommendation and that vote until the September meeting. We're waiting for some additional information to come in that may provide a better price. So hopefully that's the case.
Okay.
All right.
Ray, you want to comment?
Yeah, just, obviously after the commissioners made the, commitment, so that the truck wouldn't be for sale to anyone else. Our next responsibility, the command staff, we sat down with the vendor just to go over all the details, make sure we weren't missing anything. Through that conversation, there were a few things that, we had a little bit of negotiation on, that were required, not once, but were required, just because it is a demo engine. The next step after that was for the vendor to go back to the manufacturer and see what they would do, before it goes on the line, basically for free.
Mhm.
And they wouldn't do anything except change the color to white, which is what we typically have. So now we're negotiating with Glick, the vendor, to do some of that work that will have to be done back at their facility. They're still working on it. We were hoping to have it this evening, but we didn't want to rush, that process or surprise the commissioners with something that they hadn't had a chance to see in.
Okay.
So, yeah, we would ask that if you're okay to put it on the first meeting in September, we should have, if that doesn't work, that's fine too. We're not in
No, no, no.
jeopardy of losing it,
Yeah, we can do that.
but, we should have the, price in the final contract well in advance of that so that the commissioners have time to see it.
So we just need to table this one.
Yep.
Entertain a motion to table.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Evans, second by Commissioner Kennedy. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. It has been tabled.
Number 4.
Yeah, our next week. No,
Number
second, it's the second week. All right, Mr. Vimazal, we have a fund drive request.
Thank you, Commissioners. Again, this was discussed during the workshop, but the Friends of the Spackman Davis Farm are requesting to initiate a fund drive for improvements at the Spackman Davis Farm property, specific to the wall that is along the front of the barn and the retaining wall towards the east entrance to the farmhouse, and then some steps on the side property of the farmhouse. This will be a targeted fund drive to improve those specific components. The wall, especially around the barn, as I know the board is familiar, has deteriorated based on some vegetation growth, and it's old. So having that complete would be welcome. And this is just seeking approval to move that forward.
All right. I know we discussed it at the last meeting. Any other comments from the board?
No.
This time, anyone here in the township building? Residents, questions, comments? No hands raised. Anyone in Zoom? All right. Entertain a motion to authorize Friends of Spackman Davis Farm to hold a fund drive specifically dedicated to improving the Spackman Davis Farm wall.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Evans, second by Commissioner Tindera. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes 5-0. And those three walls will be outlined in this? I mean,
Certainly, we can request
the
that-
motion just says
Correct.
wall, but there's several walls that you were specific to.
The fund drive, of course, is trying to accept donations.
Yeah.
Interested members wanting to support this initiative. We can have, be happy to have a conversation, but I would imagine you'd want to highlight the fact the walls are in this.
Yeah, they may be
repair.
fixing the wrong walls.
But I would imagine that would be if you're trying to solicit donation funds
Yes.
from a community, you want to show the need, and there certainly is a need.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have a table at Community Day, and I believe that photos of those walls will be up, and we can show them at the next meeting.
Oh, we saw them at the last meeting, right? Didn't you?
I think only
You
the
brought them up,
two.
or-
I don't think we saw the stairs though, did we? I do.
Next, the Ingleside Golf Course Fairway Mower purchase.
Yes, thank you, commissioners. This is a request we discussed again at the workshop. It's Ingleside is requesting to purchase a Toro Realmaster 3555 mower. This is a fairway mower, specially designed in order to accomplish fairway mowing. The one that they've been utilizing had been used for a long period of time. So they have been subsidizing the mowing of various fairways with some general mowers that take a significant amount of time and are not specialized to mow at that level. This mower would be received, if ordered, would be approved, would be received in several months. So it would not arrive until next spring, but would be available for the 2026 season.
I think that was the idea behind this purchase. Making sure we have it for springtime. Commissioners, any comments, questions?
No.
All right, here in the township building, any comments, questions? No hands raised. Anyone in Zoom? Entertain a motion to approve the purchase of the Toro Reel Master. Should be fishing. 3555 mower, in the amount of $74,068.51.
I moved.
Moved. Okay, moved by Commissioner Tindera, second by Commissioner Kennedy. All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion passes 5-0. We have an update on CCIU.
Of course, defer to Chief.
School's open. Doors open.
So we've discussed this at length for at least the past year on a monthly basis.
I don't remember. Could you give us a little background?
Well,
on
since
that?
you asked,
I know.
as the commissioners are aware, over the course of the last two school years collectively, we've responded to almost 900 calls for service. And it's not only impacted our resources, but fire and EMS as well. And the greater concern that we raised was the public safety concerns, particularly for residents and businesses in the west end of the township. Several months ago, the intermediate unit signed a contract with the Chester County Sheriff's to provide school resource officers. The school year started this week. They have school resource officers on site. I hope that their presence there mitigates the concerns that we've raised. And we will continue to support them, both the sheriff's office and the intermediate unit, when needed.
Did you say officers as in plural?
Well, I'd rather not speak for the sheriff's office. And I think that's a question they're gonna have to eventually answer, how many, based on, their experience early on in the year, that they'll actually need to provide the type of security, because there's 4 or 5 buildings there. And 3 of the 5 generate a lot of calls for service. So I think it's going to be up to Sheriff Dykes and his staff to determine how many school resource officers they need.
See.
Keep us posted.
I shall.
Move forward.
Understand.
School year is just opening up. Board minutes. We have 2 sets, July 31st. I'll start with that one first. Any additions, corrections needed? If not, entertain a motion to approve.
Move. Second.
Moved by Commissioner Kennedy, second by Commissioner Evans. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Minutes have been approved. And August 14th.
Thing earlier today and I forgot to send it. On August 14th, page 3, number 3.1, the finals subparagraph that was up there was inviting the DOC, the historical.
What page? 55.
Understood, and we'll make that modification. I do see that. So,
Okay. Commissioners, any other comments, questions, changes?
No.
Entertain a motion to approve with the change.
So moved.
Good.
Moved by Commissioner Evans, second by Commissioner Kennedy. All in favor, say aye.
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 Minutes have been passed, 5-0. Public comment?
Yes.
We have 2 folks here. Welcome, George. Good to see you.
Good evening, good evening.
Hi.
Not so much comment, but question. As you're all aware, there are sewer line being installed down Meeting House Road. And I'm a resident there on County Meeting House Road. 3 or 4 days ago, there were electronic signs put up at one end and the other of County Meeting House Road. And they read, Full Road closed, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Granger to Woodruff, 9/2/25, September 2nd, 25 to December 2nd, 25.
December?
Yeah. So have any arrangements been made regarding, it says Full Road closed, mail delivery, school buses, any folks needing delivery of home fuel deliveries or things like that during the time that these full roads are closed?
Good question. Dr.
Yeah,
Ramazal, or
So
there you go.
school buses with our pre-construction meeting we had up there. So school buses, crash trucks, emergency vehicles will all be still, be able to get access up and down that road. So
And postal delivery as well?
yes, postal delivery. I was up there today. FedEx was up in there, so they make an accommodation for them to get to the houses and everything up there. So
Okay. And how about the individual needs of the homeowners regarding, let's say, fuel deliveries or maintenance stuff?
anything like that, for as fuel deliveries for the winter time and stuff like that, they are to accommodate all that in and out.
Okay,
Yep.
so
So it was just kind of to deter the traffic from running through, going to the other side. So,
yes.
but yeah.
Okay.
So-
So basically, for necessary purposes, there would be, the road would not be closed for a day or days at a time.
Right,
Is that
right.
what
It's gonna be
possible?
open every evening
Okay,
for, people that live, down in that area.
all right, thank you.
We always just add to that, of course, we try to accommodate the residents, and the ability to access properties and conduct normal life. There may be slight disruptions if the road's opened up for part of the install, may not, for a period of time, 15, 20 minutes. But otherwise it will be, we'll accommodate.
Yeah, I
every-
understand.
everywhere we can.
Of course, I realize there would be times when they were digging the trench right in front of the driveway. It wouldn't be possible getting in and out of the driveway, but,
We try to communicate and when those are going to occur, but yes, there will be limited disruptions, but we try to work with everyone to the best of our ability always.
thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, George.
Good evening.
Yeah, good
My
evening.
name is David James. I'm a proud resident, 21 years this past July. Live right around the corner and I drove. Anyway. Just real quick, I really wish Nicole was here, but I'm kind of representing not only myself as a citizen, but also the organization I work for, is the Coatesville Youth Initiative. In case you don't know about us, we take care of youth, train them to be leaders today where they are, and we reach outside of Coatesville because we serve all of the school districts. That's the reason I'm here. I'm in charge of fundraising and development. About 6 months ago, actually maybe a little bit later, I went up to Ingleside Golf Course with this crazy idea I had, and it was called football. We just did it just a couple of weeks ago. I'm expecting every single one of you to be there next year because you missed it. You missed the event of the year. I'm telling you now. So if you heard the foosball horns blowing, if you heard boom boxes playing on the back of golf carts while this crazy sport was being played, that was us. You're welcome. So, in a nutshell, if you don't know, you basically play a round of golf by kicking a soccer ball into a hula hoop instead of having to use golf clubs and things like that. So it was an idea I had that I had seen on a trip, actually to Canada. I brought it to Nicole. I said, "Hi, it's nice to meet you. I have an idea." She said, "Stop right there. I used to play this in college." I was like, "What?" Apparently, the University of Maryland has a real football course built at the university. She knew all about it. She said, "What date do you want?" So we held our fundraiser. I can't release the numbers yet, but we're very pleased with the thousands upon thousands of dollars that we did raise. And I just here to kind of sing their praises real quick because Nicole and John, who is also there as well, in case you don't know him, worked their backside for us to make sure that the day was successful. Typically at other golf courses, they have a lot more employees. Count for Ingleside, as you know, is small. But they made up for it with their efforts and working with us to shorten holes so it's easier to play, not having to kick a soccer ball over a water hazard or things along those lines. So I do hope that my comments are being recorded and can be passed along to Nicole and John and the rest of the team as well. But I just wanted you to know what an incredible asset they are. Go ahead and give them a raise. Thank you for giving them the tractor because honestly, I didn't know that that was up. And if anybody had said, "Hey," I would have jumped up and said, "You give them whatever they want." But they're working very hard to make that a destination for Callan and Thorndale and this area. And I am hearing more good things too from other people who play golf. I don't know if you know, but it's a tough course for those of you who play. And so, and at times it's not had the best reputation, but I'm hearing more people in the public saying it's getting better. And I'm going to circle back and start playing it a little often. So I just want to take a few minutes and say that on their behalf that they're awesome. And I look forward to seeing all of you playing next year. Citizens as well. Thank you.
Let's get that date. We're in.
Yeah, it'll be
Thank you.
It'll be
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, we held our golf meeting, early, Monday, right?
Yes.
In the afternoon. She was telling us about it and she had a great time with it.
Yeah.
And all these other ideas are coming out of her. So that was just the start of it. Thank you so much for the
Really,
feedback.
thank you.
Oh, God.
There it is.
Looks like fun.
But the ladies from Citadel Bank, excuse me, I just drank ice.
Mhm.
Strap boom boxes on the back of the car.
Oh,
It was
my
holding
God.
them up all.
Oh, my God.
Must have been wild.
Well,
Sounded great.
yeah, sign us up.
Oh, yeah, I'm in. No,
Thank you
really,
so
thank
much.
you.
All right, any other public comment? None at this time. Anyone from Zoom?
That's it.
Any hands raised? No. All right, additional business?
Yeah, I had wanted to get this all on the agenda.
Okay.
None.
I did have one question for Don, the Pico outages. We talked about it last time around and it just crossed my mind. Is there any updates for the residents?
Yes, actually, that's a great point. We did receive word back from Government Affairs at Pico. They are, after looking into the reliability of the network, they have identified a potential concern that may have caused some of these power outages over the past 2 years or so. They are designing a fix for that. I do not have a timeline, but they are acknowledging that there was a concern with their side of things, that it caused these power outages, at least 2, perhaps 3, over the past 2 years, and waiting for more information as far as a definitive timeline. I do know our state rep, Dan Williams, and State Senator Katie Muth are also involved at this point and in communication. So with their efforts and the efforts of the residents here, I think we had 77 residents contact us and experience difficulties. We're hopeful that this will be resolved quickly and officially.
All right, thank you for that update.
I have this question. Excuse me, can I ask a question, please?
Oh,
Mr.
absolutely.
Stackhouse, do you know what work is being done under the 11th Avenue Bridge there by Pico?
Yeah, so that's actually a Pennsylvania American Water water main project. So it's running from, remember they replaced the main on Foundry at the end of Carver Court. Now they're going from Foundry Street down 11th Avenue, across Lincoln Highway, up 11th Avenue to Olive Street, all the way down Olive Street to the Olive Street extension. So
That's American Water in Pico?
no, the Pico project is completely separate and they're about finished up, but the work going on underneath the underpass is the water main replacement and the stormwater inlet replacement as part of that. If Pico's doing work, that part I don't know about.
Well, I really appreciate that post for the school district because they have been pretty cooperative lately, keeping the road open because we've been like shut down a lot. And sometimes, again, the road messages aren't clear. You know, you get all the way to the end of the bridge and it's like, doesn't tell you that the road is closed until you get under the bridge. And it's just been a little messy.
Yeah, the work that the water company's doing, we have some control over that. The section that's in town, as a matter of fact, there'll be some detours coming out when they come down Olive Street. But when Pico's out there, we don't even know. Like the work they did on Olive Street, you know, they don't
have to
communicate it all to
report.
us. No.
Wow. Okay, thank you.
I do actually have one thing I do want to throw out here. Someone shared with me today that about some of the shenanigans Pico's up to in East Bradford. There's a scenic road, it's designated a scenic road, Brandywine Road and Harmony Hill Road, designated scenic road by the township. Pico is going to change the electric poles and put up ones that are 45 feet high. And in order to do that, they are going to chop down 26 trees. I brought this up at Planning Commission the other day, and I doubt we have any power over this, but for God's sake, we're in the 21st century. And in the 20th century, since the 20th century, we've been putting electric underground. Why this constant taking down trees, ripping, put it underground for God's sake. They charge enough. And you don't get outages like we always do. I'm sorry, I had to be worked up about something tonight. It was so much fun.
We had so many things to be excited about tonight.
We really did. This was a great meeting. I'll shut up.
Excellent meeting. I don't want to end it, Josh. I don't want to end it.
I'll do it for you.
All right. So any other additional business? None at this time. All right. Before I ask for adjournment, I hope everyone enjoys our holiday weekend. So
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Moved and second. All in favor, say
Bird.
aye.
Aye.
Getting adjourned. Have a great evening.